Today is Wednesday, February 7th, and this is Citrus TV Now. I'm Dillon Brendle. Here are today's top stories. New details now from the incident on Marshall Street yesterday. Officers responded to a call on East Genesee Street where a man was seen taking inappropriate photos of people. 30-year-old Thomas Crudo attempted to get away from officers on Marshall Street. On his way, he hit two cars. Crudo's car had a dog inside. The dog bit one of the responding officers, according to police. Crudo was brought in on numerous charges and has been booked in the Justice Center. Back on campus now, co-anchor of CNN News Central Boris Sanchez will be speaking in Newhouse tonight. The conversation will focus on Sanchez's experiences as a White House correspondent, as well as his time covering OceanGate and Supreme Court decisions. The 09 SU alum is set to speak from 6 to 7 in the Joyce Hergenhan Auditorium in Newhouse. The city of Syracuse's problems with lead continue. 3 sinks at Roxborough Road Elementary School have come back positive for lead. The State Department of Health requires sinks to be below 5 parts per billion. The sinks in the school had between 7 and 11 parts per billion. Teachers have been told not to let anyone drink from the sinks until they are fixed. Tonight at 6:30, the Black Arab Relationalities Initiative is hosting an event they call Communiversity. Black and Arab history will be presented. Speakers will address the struggles of liberation among movements. The event is open to all at the Community Folk Arts Center on East Genesee Street. Coming up, a mother gets the closure she's been waiting for more than a year. Find out how when we return.
Come on, it's not that hard.
My big man fingers are having a problem with these little tiny buttons.
Whoa, watch it there. Your blood pressure's gonna go through the roof.
Tell me about it. I'm trying to learn how to get it down. Instead, it keeps going up.
High blood pressure can increase the risk for heart attack or stroke. Learn how to keep yours at a healthy range.
Ever hear a voice command? Just say text barbershop to 97779.
That's not what I said.
Just give me that. Now my blood pressure's up.
Welcome back to Citrus TV Now. For the first time in the U.S., a parent has been held responsible for a mass shooting their child committed. Jennifer Crumbley, the mother of the Oxford, Michigan school shooter, was found guilty on 4 counts of manslaughter, a count for each life taken. Nicole Beausoleil, who lost her daughter in the November shooting, says she's pleased with the verdict, adding the decision makes monumental history, establishing accountability. The Super Bowl on Sunday will be powered entirely by a solar farm located in the Nevada desert. This farm contains more than 600,000 solar panels. Allegiant Stadium signed a 25-year agreement to buy their power from the farm. U.S. Secretary of Energy Jennifer Granholm says the big game will help prove the reliability of solar energy. We've been seeing more sun in the past few days here in Syracuse, and I heard it's going to be warm tomorrow. Spencer Congel is here. Spencer, do I get to wear my shorts this week?
You know, Dillon, you very well could wear your shorts this week. We do have a couple days left of sun before we get back into the kind of weather that you would expect for Syracuse, New York in February. Right now, about 41 degrees. Sun peeking out just a little bit, as you can see in this picture behind me, but, you know, nothing too crazy. Later, as we move into tonight, it is going to cool down. We're going to see a low of 30 degrees in the morning around 5 or 6 a.m., 33 at 8 p.m. You know, pretty general temperatures, partly cloudy, nothing crazy. As we move into our 3-day forecast, you can see these couple days here where we are expecting to see some sun on Thursday and Friday and some very high temperatures, up to 58 degrees on Friday. Dillon, that will be when you can wear your shorts.
I'm looking forward to it, Spencer. But listen to this. A man who spent the last 8 years making a replica of the Eiffel Tower out of matchsticks recently found out his record won't count. Richard Plaud used over 700,000 matchsticks to create a nearly 24-foot tower. The Guinness Book of World Records, though, they aren't buying it. They say the matchsticks used aren't valid because they weren't commercially available. That's got to be tough to hear, Spencer. I'm feeling for him.
I would be pretty upset if I was told that after spending all that time.
I mean, I guess it's because it's not fair to everybody if yours not commercially produced, but that's just really tough. You spend 8 years on something and you don't even get to have a record to show for it. But coming up on News Live at 6, the University Senate is hosting its first open forum of the year. Tyler Oldano will be in studio breaking down the latest from the meeting. That's all the time we have for you today on Citrus TV Now. Check us out on our social platforms at Citrus TV News on X and Instagram. I'm Dillon Brendle. The news continues in an hour with Alana Epstein and Zach Richter. I'll see you there, Syracuse.